Hi, welcome to this video. Today, I will walk you through the last chapter of AI customer service chatbots by using Voiceflow. So I'm going to show you how to build a return and exchange subject or chapter step by step. Now let's get right into it. So firstly, we're going to click on this plus button beside the workflows. And we're going to call it Return and Exchange. Add little emoji of a track, exchange, create workflow. Right. So the first thing we want to do is add a text box and to say, it looks like you want to learn about returning an order, and add another text box underneath it and typing, are you reaching out about an order you've already placed? ? Next thing, we're going to give the user options of buttons to say yes or no, and also add the no match. And we're going to add this in a little bit later. In the case of the customer is going to say yes, and you're going to say to the customer, item can be returned in store or online in accordance with our return policy. So with the return policies here, what we're going to do is add a hyperlink. When the customer sees the message from AI chatbot, and those two words actually has a hyperlink behind it, so the customer can go straight to the page that providing the information for them to read through. So for this particular hyperlink is this page, returns and refunds. So we're going to click copy of this page URL and also highlight these two words, return policy, click on the hyperlink and paste the URL here. So as you can see here, is those two words turn blue. Usually it means that it has a hyperlink behind it. Next, we're going to add a text box underneath it and typing, if you are looking to return an item online, you can find the return label in the order confirmation email that you received. Then we're going to give them another text box to ask them, would you like to talk to an agent directly? Then give them the buttons to pick between yes or no. If they would like to talk to a customer service or agent directly, we will be linked to a component that we built in the past videos called Send Help Desk Ticket. If they're going to say no, they don't want to talk to a customer service team, and we're going to say Hang on. And we're going to say, how else can I help, capital I, help you with in regards to return and exchange? Next, we're going to use listen capture to capture the response. In this case, we're going to use the last utterance to capture their entire sentences or entire paragraphs to describe the issue they are facing. After that, we're going to use response AI step to build a step to use AI to respond to their questions. In this case, we are actually choosing the data source from a knowledge base rather than using the AI model. The reason for that is because we want the answers out of the AI customer service chatbot stick to the store policy rather than just going very creative with the answer or very generalized answer. So the question will be curly bracket last utterance. The question is based on users' last utterance, whatever they said. And the instruction is going to be, you are a helpful assistant in extracting information from the knowledge base on the store's policies on return and exchange, returns and refunds, buying online, dispatch and delivery, payment options. Any common FAQs? Using all information in KB other than specific product information. So click on this override prompt settings. And because I'm still on a free version of Voiceflow, so I can use GPT 3.5 Turbo or Cloud Instant 1.2. They do have the options of using GPT-4 or 4.0, the latest, but you have to be on the paid version. That's kind of really sufficient for me for now, so I'm just gonna use the GPT 3.5 Turbo. And the temperature, we're gonna turn it back down to 0, so we don't want AI to get creative with answer. We want the AI chatbot to stick to the script. The token, we're going to increase it to 600. So we would like the AI chatbot actually provide a little bit more specific, lengthy answers rather than just the really quick 1 or 2 sentences. Though it would use more tokens, as you can see here, but it's okay for now. And also I'm going to copy the information here for the instruction and put it down here for the system. And we build the response AI and knowledge base. So if you click on this back arrow here, and you can go to the knowledge base, and that's where you can add all your knowledge base or the information you want AI to be using. So click on add data source. As you can see here, I've already added my data source. Add data source. So you got multiple options from URLs, sitemaps, and that's actually the best options that you can use. When you're working with a customer, when you have the authorization to use your website information, and this is where you want to go because it's fast and it's direct, and the AI can get accurate information from their website. However, in this demo, because I'm using a public available information on the Australasian chain store, which is selling appliances like hundreds of thousands of items. I don't know them, they don't know me, I'm not promoting them, they don't even know I exist. So all the information is publicly available for shoppers. However, I think it's for security reasons. That's why even I try to use the URL and sitemaps, and it just doesn't seem to be extracting any knowledge or any information from their website. So I have no choice but to try to use the PDFs or Word documents. Between the PDFs and the Word documents, I found actually Word documents is a bit better. It's really just simple process of you either print 2 PDFs from their website page, or you can just copy and paste into a Word document. So when you in the Voiceflow and trying to add data source, in my case, I just click on upload file and you browse and just import documents here. And for this demo, I only need 3 documents. You can add quite a lot to it, so the AI become very, very familiar with knowledge. The good thing about this is if you click on one of the documents and underneath the data source on this side, you can actually see how Voiceflow is chunking the whole information. The reason for that is when user asking questions, instead of Voiceflow going through all the information that is available to find the correct answer. This is how AI will break down to chunks. So it goes into the relevant chunks to find specific information. So it doesn't waste a lot of resources and takes a long time. Once you've done that, add the data source and you can go back to workflows and go back to Return and Exchange, edit workflows. So once we add this step over here, and we're going to do a preview, click on preview, and we're going to try to ask questions and see whether the AI is giving us the correct answers. My question would be, what are your payment options? The other thing I forgot to mention, in the instructions section, I actually added a bit more information or more instruction rather than just telling AI to answer questions about return and exchange. The reason for that is because sometimes when the customer or users wants to find out a bit more information, they might not stick to the script and ask only relevant information about exchange and returns. They might ask about something else, general information about the store, about payment and all that. So I added a little bit extra information here just in case the user wants to get answer for all range of questions. So what are your payment options? Generate. Right, so we offer several payment methods for online transactions, including Visa, debit cards, MasterCard, American Express, Gem Visa, blah, 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 blah. And that's pretty much the exact same answers we can find on the website. So that's a very good response from Response AI from the AI chatbot. We want them to stick to the script. Okay, so the next step will be, once they got their answer and we want to confirm with them whether they have following up answer. So did that answer your questions? Next, we're going to drop a text box underneath that again. Do you have any other questions about return and exchange? Then we're going to give them buttons to provide yes or no options. If they do have more questions they would like to answer, we're going to link this block all the way back to this question. How else can I help you in regards to return and exchange? So just go through the same step again. we're going to name this block open-ended question. Then we're going to add a color to it. The reason for that is, as you can see, this particular block in the return exchange will be used quite a bit as like a core block. So we're going to mark it as it is. Right, if they're going to say no, they don't have any other questions, we're just gonna link it to a component that we built in the past, conversation loops. That way, let's have a look at conversation loops. So the conversation loop basically just giving them the following options to either go back to main menu or just finish the conversation there. Let's go back to return and exchange. Right, we build it up to here. If we go one step back and when it's not found, which means when the AI can't find the relevant answer to the question, and we're gonna give them the acknowledgement and let them know that, sorry, we couldn't find the answer to your question. Would you like to talk to an agent? Right, so once again, we're going to give them the buttons. Yes. Oh no. If it's yes, connect to the component of send help desk tickets. If it's no, they don't want to talk to a customer service agent. Usually, they probably just have something else they need help with. Might not necessarily be return and exchange anymore. So that's when we actually giving them the option to go back to the main menu or end the conversation because they already gone through this process of asking questions. I guess at this stage, the only thing we haven't addressed is the no option in the first dialogue. It looks like you want to learn more. Are you reaching out about an order you've already placed? If they say no, they most likely will be asking questions about something else. So you can just link it straight to the open-ended question for AI to answer their question based on the knowledge base that you set up. If there's no match, which means that they didn't click either yes or no, they just went straight into asking questions, and you can just link to the open-ended question one more time. You can either do that or you can link. Let me show you. You can use actions and go to block because we have named the block as open-ended question. So instead of doing a line kind of link, you can just go to return and exchange and click on open-ended question. Right. So return and exchange is basically quite a simple one. It's more about knowledge base and answering users' questions, general questions about store policies and all that. The next step is very crucial, is actually select intent, because we want the AI chatbot to be able to direct the user into the right place. So we're going to create a new intent and we're going to call it return and exchange. For some reason, I always forget the C. Before I click on AI generate, I'm going to just give a sample phrase. Can I return the item that I purchased? One more. Can I exchange the product if I changed my mind, or if they ask anything about what is the product exchange, what is your product exchange policy? One more. Can you tell me the return policy? And we also want to add if I change my mind, what is your payment option available? Now we can use AI to generate 5 sample phrases. Okay, do you accept returns for items bought online? Good one. Is there a time limit for returning items? Good one. How can I exchange defective products? Yes. What happens if I receive the wrong item? Good one. Can I return an item without original packaging? Yes, that's a possible question. What's your payment? That's my not quite 100%, but let's add 5 more. What's your return policy for in-store purchase? I need to exchange item for different sizes. How do I do that? Yeah, I can. I changed my mind about a purchase. Can I return it for a refund? Yeah, it's all pretty relevant kind of intent. So, and it's 100% green bar, which means the confidence level of this intent is 100%. So we're going to create intent. And don't forget to go back home to actually link the return and exchange. I'll just make it bigger for you. To link the main menu to the return and exchange action, we want to go to intent and link it to return and exchange. Oh, we forgot the emoji for the intent. But it's okay, we can go back to click on the back button here and intents and return and exchange. So right click and click on rename, Windows dot return and exchange, little truck emoji. Okay, let's go back to workflows, return and exchange. Oh no, I mean, we need to go back home to linked intent with the main menu. One more here needs to be linked. So actions, go to intent and link to return and exchange. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for return and exchange. Now let's do a test run, and we're going to test from this step. Are you reaching out about an order you've already placed? Yes. Would you like to talk to an agent directly? No, because we have tested that step in the past, so we're not going to do it again. I changed my mind about the item that I bought. Can I return it? So if you have changed your mind, you can return it to your preferred store within 14 days from the date you received the goods. And must be resellable and undamaged, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty much the exact answer that we are expecting from here. So that's pretty good. Do you have any other questions? Yes, I do. What are your payments method? So we offer several payment methods: Visa, debit card, MasterCard, American Express, blah, blah, blah. That's payment method or payment options, and this is what they accept. From here, we'll take Visa, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's correct. Perfect. So I'm gonna click on No now. Right, so I can either go back to main menu, or I can just end the conversation. So this is a quite extensive AI customer service chatbot, which comes with the 4 major functions: customer service, orders and purchases, return and exchange, shop product. These are the steps needed to build the return and exchange function for AI customer service chatbot. If you haven't watched the other 3 functions of this bot, click on the playlist on the screen. I hope you enjoyed building an AI customer service chatbot on Voiceflow. Let me know in the comments below how much of the customer service tasks can be replaced by an AI chatbot, and what functions still require the human touch. If you would like to check out the Voiceflow template I built, it's in the description of this video. If you have any questions, or you are a business owner interested in using AI to enhance your business, my contact information is in the description as well. One more thing, please like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel and help me grow. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.